live stream here today on the channel. This is something new. I've never done this before, so hello to anybody who's just discovered this. So yeah, this is my very first live stream, and I'm just doodling right now. I'm doodling some elves because I'm thinking about Christmas, and I've never done this before. I think I said that, but it's kind of fun, and I thought I would try to get some feedback from my viewers, and I was trying to think of the best way to do that. And I really decided that the best way to get feedback would be to actually talk to you in real time. So while I'm drawing today, I'm going to ask you some questions because I'm looking for answers. So if you could type answers, I haven't really done this before, but I have a feeling that if you type in the comments below the video, that you will be able to type comments in this. It'll show right up here in the live stream. So yeah, so thanks for joining me. It's just a new thing for me. I'll be drawing these little elves and asking you some questions. Okay, so first question. When is your Christmas holiday? Because I started thinking about Christmas today. And the reason I started thinking about it was because it snowed here for the first time ever this year. And it landed on the ground this morning. I woke up and saw the beautiful white all over the ground. And it was like a big surprise this morning. I didn't expect it to snow. And so I started to think about Christmas, and I was wondering when people would have their holidays, because during the Christmas holiday, I would like to upload extra videos. So if I knew when your holidays were, then I could upload a video each day. And I could have some bonus videos for you guys over the Christmas holidays, but I don't know when to do that if I don't know when your holidays are. So, if you want to tell me when you have your Christmas holidays, then I could upload extra videos. And you could tell me what you'd like to draw over the Christmas break. Do you want to draw more Christmas things? You have some movies you want to see over Christmas and you want to draw some more movie characters. Yeah, so I know it's Thanksgiving tomorrow in the United States. We've already had our Thanksgiving here in Canada, so it's not going to be Canadian Thanksgiving anytime soon again. But recently I did some Thanksgiving drawings, and I can't seem to talk and draw at the same time. Do you guys ever try to do that? I'm talking to myself. I'm just talking to myself while I draw, because there's nobody here with me to talk to. But perhaps some of you will talk to me. And so I'm drawing an elf now that is very much bigger than the others. This elf is inspired by a movie that I've seen before. And he's not looking like the actual elf. I gave part of it away. But if you've seen this movie, you might know which elf I feel like this could be. So, yeah, this is my first live stream, and it's just kind of weird. But it's alright. You guys make it alright. So, I think I had another question, but I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, I have some people saying hi to me. People are watching my live stream. That's so nice. Okay, so, oh my gosh. So somebody here, I've got Nikki, NW Nikki, and I've got TKE Cass and Jessica Wright and Bob the Wolf and Chanel Trago. Hey, thanks, Chanel. I love it that you commented on my drawings. I've been, Mr. Ord, oh my, there's so many questions. Okay, I've been drawing right now for about 3 minutes, and I'm making elf doodles. and they're just doodles. So yeah. Hi guys. Can we see your face? No, but the camera's only down here. My face is not. Can we see your face? And yeah, so here's my question. Okay, I've got some people. If you go to school, I want to know when you start your Christmas break, because I want to do something special during Christmas break. But if I don't know when that is, then I can't do it. So tell me when you have your Christmas break. That's what I want to know. I'm waiting for the answers. Aw, thank you for all these nice compliments, you guys. You guys are sweet. And so yeah, over Christmas, during the break, I would like to do like a video every day during the Christmas break, so that you guys could have like a special doodle draw video to wake up to every day during your Christmas break. So I need to know when people start having their time off at Christmas, so that I can do my special drawings for you then. What's the thing I'm drawing? I'm drawing elves right now. Can't you tell? Uh-oh. Yes, it's a live stream, Ava. First one ever. I know, crazy. Who does this? Draws live on YouTube. I'm drawing live on YouTube because I'm trying to find out when people have Christmas break. And I didn't really know another way to talk to my viewers except to do this little live stream. So I'm doodling and I'm live streaming, and Star Wars. Oh, someone starts their break. Okay. 20 do. Oh my gosh, this is a great username. Dolly starts their break on the 23rd of December. Okay. Excellent. So starting on the 23rd of December, somebody has their Christmas break. And it would mean that if I put up extra videos, that would be a good day to do it. And some people must start their break before the 23rd. So I would like to do extra videos during your Christmas break. And people are asking me to shout out their names. Why? Why should I shout out your name? Tell me something really cool about you that's okay to tell on the internet, because, you know, you're supposed to keep yourself private on the internet for safety purposes. And someone starts their break. Mariah starts her break on the 20th. Lucky you. That's 3 extra days more. Okay, Jimmy on the 20th. I didn't see the Charlie Brown that came on tonight. Was it the Charlie Brown? I've got MLP team, My Little Pony team, is asking me. I love it that you comment all the time on my videos. MLP team, I look for your comments. I put a new video up and you make a comment almost every time. And I didn't see the Charlie Brown. But what is it? Was it the old one from back in the day when they made the old Charlie Brown's Christmas tree? And I love that show. So yeah, I have some really regular favorite viewers, and it's awesome when I get to see some comments from you guys. Every time I've sent a new video, I'm always really glad to see who's watching and what the comments are. So some people are telling me when they start their Christmas break. That's great. That's what I want to know. I'm trying to find that out. So I've got a few people saying that they have. Oh, Jessica just created her first video. So shout out to Jessica for telling me that she just created her first video. That is awesome. I bet you're proud. I don't know if elves wear red. I think they always wear green. And this looks like Santa Claus now. Gee whiz, you guys should have stopped me before I started coloring this the wrong color. What are you thinking? You're just being nice. Okay, so someone drew the Mickey Mouse. Hey, Jimmy Anderson, thank you for drawing Mickey Mouse. Do you want to see my Charlie Brown drawing? I would love to. So, people sometimes want to share their drawings with me. There's a couple ways you can do that. Three ways exactly. You can shout out to me on Twitter, because I'm on Twitter, and you can find me on Twitter at DoodleDrawArt. That's original. Another way you can find me is on Instagram. And on Instagram, my username is DoodleDrawArt. That's amazing, I know. And you can also find me on Facebook, and my username on Facebook is DoodleDrawArt. And you could also hit me up on Google+, but I gotta be honest, I don't really use it very much. It's one of those things. Google+. What were they thinking? All right, so wow, I've got 10 viewers. You guys are awesome. Yeah, so these are all the ways that you could find me on and send me your pictures, because I love it. I love it when people tag me on Instagram so I can see what they've drawn. You know how you do that is you take your picture, you put it on Instagram, and then you pretend it's a picture of me and you tag me. So then when people come to my Instagram account and they want to see what I look like, they go and say, "Oh, let's look at the pictures of her," and you can actually not see me at all, but you can see all of the things that people have drawn and tagged me. Okay, so what's my favorite season? Oh, I have only one favorite season, and my favorite season is summer. I love to go to the beach, and I love to go to the ocean. I live close to the ocean, so that's awesome. Good question. Is there some lag? Thank you for telling me. 3Body1999 has told me some lag, but I don't think I can do anything about that. I'm gonna have a look in a minute, see what's going on there. Oh, there's maybe just time lag, because I can't talk to you in real time. And my stream health is seemingly good, so I don't think I can help you. But yes, there's time lag because they make it, they have to make this video happen. So that's what happens. What's my favorite song? Okay, that's a good question. Well, my favorite Christmas song is Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire. Is that one called The Christmas Song? I love that Christmas song. It's my favorite. I like these questions. They're easy to answer. Do I draw anime? Sometimes. Yeah. Sure. I draw all kinds of things. I love to draw. I'm always doodling on something when I'm not, when I'm waiting on hold, or when I'm talking on the phone, or when I'm just hanging around. Even when I have my family over, sometimes people, oh, you love that song too. Crafty Koala Bear loves the same Christmas song as me. So yeah, when my family comes over and we're sitting around the table, there's usually paper out, and we generally all have something we want to doodle on the paper. We're a crafty family. So, hey, maybe you guys didn't know this. My brother is a YouTuber, and he has a drawing channel. Go figure. And his drawing channel, I'm going to give him a shout out. He's going to be happy. My brother's drawing channel is, you can check later. Don't leave the stream. You can check this later. I'm writing it down so you can find it. His is called DrawKidsDraw, and he is funny, and he draws really well. So I'm actually even going to post this in the comments so you can find it. I have to figure out where to type it. Okay, there. So you can find DrawKidsDraw, and you could go check out his art as well. Subscribe to his channel. Tell him I sent you. Ha ha ha. Tell him you saw my live stream. We talked about doing a live stream together once. We never did it. That's okay. We might do it still one day. It's possible. I'm just not sure technically how we would go about it. Sounds like it's complicated. So I'm drawing all these elves on my paper, and I'm trying to find out when people have Christmas break. So if you tuned in after the beginning, you might not realize I'm asking you when your Christmas break is. So that'd be great if you could fill me in on those details. And I gave a few shout outs. I told you about my Instagram, my Twitter, my Facebook. And so what I want to know is, how many videos each day do you want to watch over Christmas break? Do you want to watch one drawing video each day? Because 1 is a number. It's better than 0. And do you want to draw Christmas stuff? Hey, now, also, tell me this right now, or when you can. Do elves wear red? Or do they only wear green? Could I draw a YouTube symbol? I think so. Look, right now, I could draw that. So it's something like this. Yep. And then we need the red that I just got rid of because I don't think elves should be red. I think the lag maybe you were talking about is the fact that you ask a question, it takes me a while to notice it's there, then I answer it, and you don't hear me right away because there's a delay. So then it feels like forever before I answered your question. So I'm sorry if you're impatient about that, but that's the way it goes. So this looks boring because it doesn't have anything to help it pop. So that's why we often go over these things again with like outlining it in a darker color because it really separates your picture from the background. So look, I just took a request live on my live stream. Amazing. Can I do an Instagram sign? Okay, no more suggestions for now. I don't even know what that looks like, so no. But I do Instagram shout outs on Instagram. So that someone asked to do a shout out about their Instagram. So you have to actually tag me in a picture on Instagram. And then I do sort of kind of shout you out on Instagram. So, yeah, this is my first live stream. I hope it works. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I know it's kind of fun for me because I get to actually, they do wear red. All right, Mei Lin is telling me that elves wear red. Excellent, because I colored her stuff red. And lots of people want to know when I started drawing. So I started drawing as soon as I was old enough to hold a pencil in my hand. So, you know, but my first drawings looked more like scribbles. Yeah, I'll be honest, when I started to learn to draw, I wasn't the best artist. I was just like any baby who doesn't know what to do with a pen. So, and then as I got older, I liked to draw, and I wasn't very good still. But I liked it, and I knew I wasn't very good. So I kept practicing, because when you're not very good at something, but you want to be, you should practice it. And so I don't know exactly if I started drawing, but I started getting better at drawing when I was probably, I think I was probably a teenager when I actually started to get better at drawing. So that's because I started to care more, and I started to make, you know, better efforts. But I've been drawing my whole life, so I'm glad you guys are drawing too. Are you drawing with me? That'd be awesome. If some other people were drawing elves with me today, that'd be so cool. I sketched these guys first, and then I'm drawing them with my Sharpie. I like to do that. I like to sketch before I outline, because it gives me a chance to make sure I like what I did. Sometimes I go straight to ink. And so I've got a question. Hidayah Hassanine, I don't know, so sorry, was wondering what other hobbies I have besides art. So I like to dance. I like dancing. I dance Latin dancing. That's pretty fun. And I like to play piano. So those are two things I like to do. I like to cook when I have a recipe that I like. I don't like to do the dishes, so you know, I do clean the dishes after I cook, but that's not my favorite part. Oop. And sometimes thinking of what to cook is not my favorite thing either, but I do enjoy it. And okay, Emily wants to know what's my favorite drawing that I ever did. Well, okay, I have one. Good question. When I was in high school, I drew a picture of a gorilla. It was like a realistic drawing of a gorilla holding her baby. And so it's a gorilla and a baby. It's a pencil sketch. And I was looking at a picture in a National Geographic magazine, and I thought the mother gorilla just looked so interesting and interested in her baby that I wanted to draw that picture. So that's my favorite picture that I ever drew. What's your favorite picture that you ever drew? This can go two ways, you know. I can ask you, and you can answer me. And Hideo also loves to cook. What's my favorite dessert? Okay, Gerline wants to know what my favorite dessert is. So I would say mostly anything with chocolate is my favorite dessert, because dessert is actually my favorite meal. It's not a meal. It's just it's a course. Yeah, it's my favorite course. And so anything with chocolate will be awesome. And I like cheesecake. Look, this elf has crazy tights. They're going up and down stripes. I don't know if they do this, but I decided to do it. So hey, if you just joined in, I'm having a live stream. This is my first one ever. And the reason I'm doing it is because I'm trying to find out when people are having their Christmas break. And I want to know how many videos a day I should upload during your Christmas break, so you could have some extra special Christmassy doodle draw art. And Ava would like to know if I have advice for people that want to be an artist. That's a really good question. You guys have really good questions. My favorite elf on my page is this one. So I would say my best advice is, if you think you did a bad job, then you should be glad, because it means you have a really good eye. And what I mean by that is that sometimes, like, okay, I don't like this elf. I'm not going to go over him with ink because I did a bad job. So I'm just going to cover him up. But what you need to do is recognize that you did a bad job. And it's okay. You don't have to do a good job every time. But what you do have to do is try again. So if you don't try again, then you can't improve. And when you do a bad job, that's a good thing, because now you have something to improve on. So every time you draw something, you have to decide if you like it, and if you don't like it, what could you improve? So if you draw and continue to draw, I guess my biggest advice is just keep doing it. Always keep drawing. And you know, if other people don't like your drawings, that's okay. Like, don't be discouraged if a friend at school tells you that that's not a very good drawing. It's like, well, it's yours and you did it. So just be proud that you did your best job at drawing something, and keep on drawing, because the more you draw, there's the biggest secret, the more you draw, the better you get. And if you don't draw enough, you can't improve. So I decided to put these elves in front of a Christmas tree, and I sketched it first with pencil, and now I'm going over it with my Sharpie. Do you ever notice that I don't always trace exactly the lines? Like, see all those squiggles? I'm not tracing those exactly. I'm just kind of doing the same thing with my Sharpie pen. Okay, perfect. Rachel gets out on the 23rd. Could I do more superheroes in the summer? Sure, I could do them sooner than that. And how do I draw good? You just keep drawing. You probably already do draw well. I think that's the proper grammar to use. Draw well. Yeah, no, I don't think I'll do that. I did draw the Grinch. You can watch the whole tutorial. So there's a video in my video, what would you call that? Video feed? Yeah, if you go to my video feed, you can see the drawing, how to draw the Grinch, and the Grinch's dog. His name is Max. And Cindy Lou Who, I drew her too. So you can learn to draw some of the characters from the Grinch. And I drew Santa. I think I should draw another Santa this year. And what else? I drew another elf. I've got all kinds of tutorials on Christmas things. Oh, someone gets out on the 11th and has 6 weeks break because they live in New Zealand. Awesome. Can you go to the beach at Christmas in New Zealand? That would be my perfect place to be because I love the beach and I love Christmas. But I live in Canada. Did you know that? I live in Canada. And we had snow today for the first time this year. So that was exciting. Wake up and see a little bit of snow. Not very much, just a little bit. And okay, Jean wants to know who or what inspired me. And what inspired me was a who, not Cindy Lou Who. The who inspired me was my mom. She is a really amazing artist. She is just probably the best artist that I know. So when I was a kid, she would always have art supplies around the house, and it was, yeah, she's amazing. So she inspires me, and I mentioned also that my brother is an artist. He has a YouTube channel called DrawKidsDraw. And okay, Crystal wants to know what my best drawing I've ever drawn is. You'll have to watch the live feed back again because about 3 minutes ago I answered that question. Where do I live in Canada? Okay, here is a lesson in internet safety. Don't tell people where you live. Okay, I live in Canada. It's a big country, and that's as much as I can tell you. And Jean didn't get snow, but they had some 2 weeks ago. Nice. Oh, Priest gets out on the 1st. He's homeschooled. That's awesome. When you're homeschooled, you don't have to get out on the official break. You can have the entire month of December off. Isn't that great? Yeah, you make your own school schedule. Ice in North Carolina. Yeah, my mom is my artistic role model for sure. I have other role models in other parts of my life. Oh, December 14th. I wonder where December 14th, Ava. What part of the world? Are you in the United States for December 14th? You don't have to tell me where, because, you know, I just told you don't say where you live, but it's the United States for December 14th. Oh, and Kylie's homeschooled too. Yay, go homeschoolers. That's awesome. So tell me what color I should color this one bell on my tree. I only have one bell ornament. It must be a special one. So this is my first live stream. You guys are really making this nice for me. I was thought I'd be here all by myself asking questions about Christmas break over and over again. But you guys have been awesome asking me questions, and I need to know what color that bell should be. I did do the Mockingjay symbol from Hunger Games. I drew that. There's a really long video tutorial on that one because it's kind of complicated. I wanted it to look kind of realistic. So, blue, red, okay, blue and red, purple, ooh, Geeky Gamer wins. I love purple, so I'm going to make the bell purple. I was not homeschooled, no, but I used to homeschool people. My children, yeah, they're big now. They went to school. Okay, I did it purple, and I know we're lagging here, but it's done. Okay, and now I'm going to do lots of blue ornaments on this tree, because I'm going to color the tree green, so I'm not going to put green ornaments. You could never see those ones. All right, so people are telling me that some people start Christmas break as early as December 14th. And some people started as late as the 23rd, and New Zealand starts it super early, and they get 6 weeks off. Lavender, there's a color. Awesome. I'm just going to have a look here, see what's going on in this world. There are 12 people watching right now. That is amazing. You guys rock. Somebody's the 18th. Yeah, okay, so I'm getting some suggestions on things to draw here too. Oh my gosh, I go to Christmas break on the 21st. Oh good, back on the 8th. So 21st until the 8th. That's good to know. And Kylie says tomorrow. Does that mean Christmas break? No, tomorrow is Thanksgiving. All right. I can't, it's hard to read and draw at the same time. I'm losing my train of thought. Somebody's doing Jingle Bells in band. That is awesome. Are you starting with dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh? My art supplies. Where is my favorite place to get art supplies? Sometimes I buy them, because I'm in Canada, you can get them at Michael's. And they have quite a good selection there, and coupons. And I'm a fan of the coupons. So, yeah, I was recently at Michael's. I'll show you the most recent thing I bought at Michael's. I bought this. And it is a field set, so it's a little paint kit that you can take everywhere you go. And I've been using it. You see I mix my paints over here. But it's just a tiny little set. It has this little water tray that you can clip on the side. And it has this little slidey out thing, so you can put your thumb in and hold it. And it came with a little tiny brush, so if you have water, you can do all your painting on the go. And it's good to bring paper towel too, so that you can dry things up before you close it. But these are expensive, and I got it at Michael's 40% off. So I was pretty happy about that, because the full price was an awful lot. But the 40% off price was way better. So that's my favorite place to buy craft supplies. Oh, here's a tip. If you buy a paint set, it's a good idea to do a little test, like paint a little bit, because the color, the way it looks on the paint, the actual set, the colors don't look the same as they look on paper. So if you actually paint a little bit on a piece of paper, you can see the color better. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, it's legit. Izzy says it's legit. It's tiny, but it works really good. I love it. Tomorrow's Thursday. This is informative. Thank you, Juicy Watermelon. Tomorrow is Thursday. Yay for Thursday. No, tomorrow's not Thursday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Where are you that tomorrow is Thursday? That's crazy. Could I draw the Xbox symbol tutorial maybe? Well, that's a good idea. Okay, I'm losing track of what I'm doing here. I'm supposed to be coloring this Christmas tree with the ornaments. And so I would like to know when your Christmas break is, and I would like to know how many videos a day you would watch from Doodle Draw art. Would you watch one every day? Would you watch 2 every day? And what would you like to draw during Christmas? Will you draw Christmas things? Will you draw winter things? Will you be done with Christmas and moving on to 2 or 3? That's cool. Will you be moving on to drawing things for the next holiday? Today's Tuesday. We have some really good information here. Yes, today is Tuesday. What am I doing for Christmas? Jessica would like to know what I'm doing for Christmas. So I will tell you what I'm doing for Christmas. Having my family over for Christmas and opening presents and relaxing with the family. I might be drawing some pictures for you guys. Is that a trick question? Maybe it is. Yes. Drawing. That's what I'm doing for Christmas. Okay, I got my crayons out. My box of 16. I have a really big box of crayons somewhere, but I don't see it at the moment. Oh yeah, here it is. I have a really big box of crayons. This is a big box of crayons. Yeah. And there's the green I was looking for, so I'm going to use this one. Cool. All right. Sorry, little box. You lose. So I'm going to color this with crayon only because it's easier. Oh, but I should erase first. You guys need to tell me. I need to erase my pencil lines before I start to color. Someone gets it on the 24th. Thanksgiving is tomorrow. Crafty Koala Bear says, I draw beautifully and I inspire you to practice drawing and become great at it. Well, see, that's the secret. Practice makes perfect. But you know, you have to just do it a lot. Can I live stream every day? Crystal Allen wants to know. Maybe not every day, but I could do it again. I wonder when I should do it. When's a good day to do live stream? I don't know. I could do a live stream another time. So you should tell me when I might do it, like over Christmas break. Is that what you think? Is that what you meant? Every day during Christmas? Somebody gets out on the 20th. Draw a turkey. What app do I use to live stream? I'm using OBS. I'm not a really technically advanced person, but I had a helper who helped set me this up. It was my son. He also has a YouTube channel, but he is a Minecrafter. And so he has a really cool survival series that he uploads called Cruel World, because he makes these really hard settings, and then he has to try to defeat the game by going into the nether and killing the ender dragon. And he's doing it with Jetpack Max and Space Girl Susie. I don't know if you guys know those guys or not, but yeah, they're live streaming. Not live streaming. They're playing a game together. So I'll tell you, since I'm doing shout outs, his YouTube channel is called Natemo, N8MO, and that's for Minecraft. So this is, I don't know, it's getting to be a pretty long video. Someone's going to Indiana. That's very cool. MLP is going to Indiana. I've never been to Indiana. What can people do in Indiana? I wonder. Maybe there's a Christmas party to go to, family, stuff like that. OBS, yeah, that's the live streaming software that I'm using, and you have to set it up with your YouTube settings, and as soon as you hit live stream, you're live. So I don't even know what happened at the beginning of this video because I didn't really know what I was doing. But my son Natemo, that's his YouTube handle, I guess. He set me up, and he even sat here for a few minutes to make sure that I was okay. What kind of eraser is this? This is a dollar store eraser, and there was 3 in a pack, and they were $1 for 3, and it really works well. So that's pretty cool. Who asked me that? Rachel did. Someone's going to Florida for Christmas. T-Bone TLK is going to Florida. Can I go with you? I love Florida. I haven't been in a few years. 2008, I think, was the last time I went to Florida. It's time to go again. How do you draw? Oh, are those Crayola markers that I'm using? Yeah, these are Crayola markers. They're the super tips. I just got a new set because my other ones, some of them were drawing out, but some of them weren't. So these colors are slightly different than my last set, but they're still pretty good. They're at least wet because, whoops, there's nothing worse than trying to draw color and finding out your crayons or your markers have dried up. And Lexi says, nice doodles. Thanks, Lexi. And let's see. Lots of cute little things going on there. I think I don't like that green. It's too blue. So I'm picking a different green. When I was young, Crayola markers were awesome. New Crayola markers are not as awesome. They are a little bit too waxy. So I don't even have a good green here. I was hoping I did in my old set. But these ones, it's hard to get enough color off them. Every time I color, they're kind of waxy. And then the color doesn't come off the way I want it to. But that's okay. I'm going to stop complaining. You shouldn't complain. I'm lucky I have crayons. I am grateful, thankful that I have crayons. I do not do art where you melt crayons. I have not done that art. But I enjoy watching other people melt the crayons. Looks a little messy. And, you know, be honest, it always looks the same. It looks like melted crayons. My favorite one was an umbrella. Somebody did an umbrella where they melted crayons, and yeah, thanks for correcting people if there's been rude things. I haven't seen anything rude. No, so doodle. Sorry, I don't know if I got your name right. Wondered if I have just one kid. No, I have just one kid with a YouTube channel, Natemo. But I actually have 2 kids. The other one is too young to have a YouTube channel. So that's the one I talked about, the one with the YouTube channel. Alright, so I'm getting the idea that Christmas holiday generally starts something around the 20th, and it might go as long as the 8th. And that's good information. And then someone suggested that I do some live stream during my Christmas break. and I could do another live stream during Christmas break. I should probably keep looking to see what people are saying. It's hard to draw and read at the same time. Gerline has melted crayons in art class. And somebody's going to Africa. Mackenzie is going to Africa. Do you live in Africa? Because I could say I'm going to Canada, but I live in Canada. So right now it is like 11 o'clock at night where I live. It's very late. Very late here. Hopefully it's not that late for you guys. So yeah, I could do some live stream during my Christmas break, and but I don't know when. Antonia wonders if I think everyone can draw. And I absolutely think everyone with a pen or pencil or marker can draw. They may not like what they draw, but they absolutely can do it. So yes, the answer to that question is yes, I do think everyone can draw. And I do think it also takes some practice to get really good at drawing. So if you draw things and you don't think that they look very good, then you should keep on practicing, because they don't always look good the first try. So not everyone is an amazing artist, but everyone can draw. And it is 4:07 p.m. in New Zealand, and it's 9:08 somewhere. A couple people live in the 9 o'clock time zone. Hey, Lucas! Lucas is in my time zone and it is late for him. Nice to see you here on my live stream. And Jessica says Nate-Mo sounds older. I guess she must have checked out Nate-Mo's channel. He does sound older. He's not that old. He's a teenager, but he has a deep voice. He always says he sounds young, but I don't think he does. Yes, Lucas Brick does comment on most videos, MLP team, just as you do. I actually know him in real life, IRL. I know him. So, and Nate-Mo's here. Hey, he says he does sound old. Yep. Nate-Mo tuned into my live stream. Good news. After he helped me with tech support, he went and jumped in. So, what am I drawing, Ava? I was drawing elves and a Christmas tree, and someone asked for the YouTube logo. Now I'm just doodling because I'm trying to read the live stream, and it's hard to read at the same time as draw anything much at all. Okay, so Christmas break, I'm going to do some extra videos. That has been decided. So now we just have to decide, like, what will I draw during Christmas break? Will I save all my Christmas videos for Christmas break? There's already lots of Christmas videos. If you want to check those out, you can find all kinds of Christmas videos on my channel. So you could do that. And I don't know what people want to draw over Christmas. Some things that inspire. Emma wants to know how long this thing is going on. That's a really good question. I said 5 minutes when I started it, but I don't know what time it is. So I didn't know what time I started. I do know it's now 10 after. So I don't know how long it will go. I guess just a bit longer. But I wonder why you wanted to know that. Do you want me to finish? You done? 4 a.m. Oh my. You should go to sleep if it's 4 a.m. wherever you are. That's late. Early. Bye, Jessica. 10 minutes. Is that how long it's been going? Maybe someone's answering the questions now, that it's been streaming for 10 minutes. Feels longer than 10 minutes. Don't know. So yeah, I'm trying to find out when people have their Christmas break so that I can, and Mei Lin is drawing right now. It's been 40 minutes. What? Yeah, that feels like how long it's been, only maybe not really that long. I don't know. Thanks for telling me. Okay, that's distracting. Oh, she doesn't want to miss anything. Awesome. Okay, so if I did more live streams, there's a question. What would I do? What did you want to see in a live stream? Like, what makes it interesting? I guess maybe this kind of thing, chatting. I've never done it before. This is my very first live stream on YouTube, on the tube of you. And I did it. If you've tuned in late, I don't know, maybe you've heard this already. I did it because I'm trying to find out when people have Christmas break and what sorts of things they would like to draw over Christmas break. And if I was going to put up extra videos, how many should I put up? Should I put up one each day or two each day? And if I don't know when your Christmas break is, then it's hard for me to time that properly. So some people are, I'm getting the feeling like the 20th until the 8th of January are the outside dates for the standard holidays. And Audrey Stodenmeyer is right now on Thanksgiving break, and in 4 more weeks we'll have Christmas break. That is awesome. We had Thanksgiving already. We had it back in October because I'm in Canada. All right. T-Bone TLK says, can I come to Florida with him? Of course I can. You just have to pay. Yeah, I love Florida. Florida's awesome. I have some vacation coming up, although it sounds like I have some drawings to do over Christmas. So as long as I can draw on the beach or by the pool with my webcam, we're all set. Okay, I'm trying to figure out some colors that go with this. All right, so I've just been invited to Florida for Christmas. That's awesome. I would love to go there. All right, I think I might wrap this up pretty soon. I ran out of Christmassy things to draw. Oh, I could draw some presents down here. I ended up drawing this, I don't know, icicle? Not sure what it is. It was a doodle, and then I colored it in the colors of like a snowflake or something. So I'll just put a couple presents at the bottom of the tree here, have some super awesome things. 2 to 3 videos over the break, like over the entire break, or 2 to 3 videos every day. That's what I'm wondering. Like, you want multiple daily videos, or you just want 2 or 3 during your break? Thanks for that. I was just fortunate enough to glance over at my chat bar while I was reading the right answer to that question that I asked. At least I think that's what the question was answering. This is the problem with lag. I ask a question and then it takes a while before you have a chance to answer it because you can't. Okay, I'm erasing this elf that I don't like. This is the great thing about pencil, is you can erase things, and when you don't like it, you just make it go away. I did already draw a Grinch. I have a tutorial on a Grinch, and someone's looking for 1 billion videos every day. Well, I think YouTube takes care of that, but they are not all drawing videos from me, because obviously I am just one lady, and I cannot draw that many things ever, let alone in one day. But thank you for suggesting it. Can I draw a creeper with a Santa hat? Oh my goodness, well. A very, 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 very bad one. So I'll do that here. I'm gonna do it right away with marker. It's gonna be crazy. Okay, so creeper with a Santa hat. Here's the head of the creeper. And look, I don't take live stream requests particularly much, but I just did. Okay, so the creeper, you know, he's got these dark eyes. I'm gonna write the eyes in here, and then he's got like a nose here. I'm doing this by memory. I haven't looked at a creeper for a while. And then there's like, you know, the skinny part of the creeper, and then there's like the leg part of the creeper. And it's going to wear a Santa hat. So, I feel like the legs need to be bigger. That might be better. Okay, okay, I'm going to be a little bit picky here because creepers are not just like one color. Creepers are like, you know, different greens. I wonder what a creeper is supposed to be. I mean, like, everything else in Minecraft sort of is modeled after some other thing. Like even the Slenderman, Slenderman is like, you know what a zombie is, you know, and you know what a cow is, obviously. Okay, so this is the Santa hat. Creeper in a Santa hat. I don't even know who I drew that for. I can't scroll up, it would take too long. And we need to make it red in order to be a Santa hat. So somebody said they were drawing right now. That's awesome. So am I. Haha. No kidding. Alright, so now this creeper is not, he's like blending in too much. So because I'm drawing cartoons, it's always a good idea to outline your work with some kind of black thing. I have Sharpies. Sharpie does not give me any, you know, they're not my sponsor, but I just really do love their pens. They seem to hold their ink really well. They're not very expensive. You can get more expensive pens. You can buy Faber-Castell or, you know, other sort of brands, but I really do like the Sharpies. All right, so that's my creeper in a Santa hat. That was fun. I liked drawing that. So somebody starts their break on the 25th until the 6th. Still out inside the dates. That oh, thanks. Dole told me that it's Antonio Alvarado's idea. Christmas Lego Man. Oh, Lego Men are hard. I mean, I don't know if they're hard. They have to have just the... I'd have to look at one. Okay, I will look up a Lego Man. I have the technology to look up a Lego Man. So bear with me, please, while I search it up. Image search. Lego Man. I could probably just go look at my house and find one too. This'll be faster. Lego Man. Lego Man. Okay, so this guy looks pretty happy. He looks like he's happy that it's Christmas, so I'm going to use that picture as my guide. So please never stop this video. Okay, Emma, that's just getting a little ridiculous. You want me to live stream my life here? My doodle draw life? I don't think so. I have another real life, so, and it keeps me pretty busy. But since it's pretty late here, okay, so this is a Lego Man head. He's gonna need, he's a Christmas Lego Man, so he's gonna need like a Christmas hat. But I guess it's probably gonna be shaped a bit like a Lego brick. I'm not sure. Not really sure how I'm gonna do this, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. It's gonna look funny. You can LOL at my Lego Man if you like. I'm not offended. People don't have to like my work. I just have to feel like it was good. That's all that matters. Okay, so here's my Lego Man. There's this little body. Oh, I know. I could draw. He could be wearing a Christmas shirt. He could be a Lego elf. Yes, I'm doing it. I'm doing a Lego elf. This is gonna be my Lego elf. Alright, so his legs are coming through here. I like to sing when I draw. So usually I'm drawing for the channel when I'm talking like this with the headset on. And so I don't sing. I don't do for you guys because, you know, you probably don't want to hear me singing while I do my drawings. But this is going to be my Christmas elf. Looking at the comments. Okay, so Sheena, hi Sheena, she says, I'm the best because I taught her all about good drawing. That's awesome. And Celia Hernandez wants to know my name. My name is Lisa. That's me. Oh, look, I'm looking at this. I just looked away and I looked back, and this Lego Man is like way too short. Way too short. Needs to be longer. Okay, that's better. So that's just his elf boots there. That's a bit better. Still something wrong, but I don't know what. Maybe he's too thin as well. Let's see if I can fix this. Yeah, it's better. This is better. Alright, so he's happy. He's happy to be a Lego Man. And he's an elf. So, okay, I'm stuck right here. This is the part that's hard. So, usually the hats go like this. So, I'm going to do that. And then it's going to come across like this. And then you'll have his elf hat like so. And then he needs to have an elf collar because he's an elf, like so. And then he's gonna have to have elf colors. Okay, I'm gonna switch over and use marker for this next part. So I will do one extra video per day during Christmas break. One video per day during Christmas break. I'm not liking his eyes. They're way too big. I made his eyes way too big. It happens. That's okay. I never drew a Christmas Lego elf before, so this is a whole new thing for me. See, look, I told you I don't always like the shape I draw, so I just changed the shape of his hat. Now let's erase some of this and see how it looks. I might like it better once I can see it without all the scribbles. So here's the other thing. This is a live stream. I guess one of the options I have after I finish streaming is to publish this video onto my channel. So I might do that. Do you think I should? I don't know. Okay, so Lego Man goes over, goes down like this. You have to be careful when you're using your marker because this is the point where you can draw lines you didn't mean to draw. So now his hands are going to be like here, like this, something like. And then his arms. Oh, Lucas is congratulating me on my over 70,000 subscribers. Thank you, Lucas. Took a long time to get that many subscribers, but I love you all. Makes me very happy that I have so many subscribers. And I love it a lot when you tell people about my channel. Like, being subscribed is super. Like, I'm not trying to make that sound like it's not super, because it's super. But what makes me super, super happy is if you tell a friend about my channel and then they come on and they say, hey, so-and-so sent me because they said your channel's great. That really makes me feel good, because you didn't just like me on YouTube, but you actually really like me because you told people about it. That makes me happy. All right, so this is my version. Okay, is there some people squabbling on there? I hope not. Talk nice to each other. I see some words on there like annoying. I don't think anybody is annoying, and don't tell each other that you are. So let's not talk about, let's always use kind words. Okay, if I erase some of this, I think it's going to be good. I know you said to draw Santa Claus over here, and someone said to draw a Lego Man, and so I actually drew a Lego elf. So now I have to color him. Okay, which green do I like? Creeper green. I use creeper green for this guy. And Ava wants to know my favorite Christmas song. I think she really wants to know. Looks like she asked me 3 times. My favorite Christmas song, I already said it a little earlier, but I'll say it again, is The Chestnuts Roasting by the Open Fire. It's actually called The Christmas Song. So I could probably have dragged that out for a really long time and said, my favorite Christmas song is The Christmas Song. And then people would have said, what do you mean? What Christmas song? Which one? And I would have said, you know, the Christmas song. And they'd be like, which one? I'm like, you know, the Christmas song. No, which Christmas song do you mean? I mean the Christmas... Anyway, you get it. I wish I could hear you guys. Emily says somebody said she was annoying. I didn't say anyone was annoying. So she's not talking about me. Because I think she's great. Just like you all are. Okay, so now I have to make his legs stripy. And okay, this doesn't look like a different green. It's got a different color on the cap, but it looks the same to me, so I'll choose a different green. That looks like a different green, but see, now I have this pattern where there's 2 greens on his socks, so I have to make double stripes. This guy's really special. He's got double stripes on his socks. All right, so I have run out of things to say. If you've made it this far, congratulations. you have seen the entire live stream. It's ending very, very soon. And I would like suggestions about when I could do another one of these live stream things. Since some people seem to like them, I could do another one. And I think there might be, it's the night before Thanksgiving right now, so maybe I could do another one sometime close to Christmas. But maybe I should, how do I tell people when it's going to be? That's the question I want to know. How do you tell a person ahead of time? Come now for a live stream. Check soon. On the weekends, tomorrow at 8:30. 8:30 local time for you, Miguel? Habla español, Miguel? Hablo un poquito. Estudio español. I don't know which time is a good time for a live stream, because 8:30 here is not 8:30 other places. Okay, yes, at 8:30. Great. Okay, but it's 11 o'clock right now where I am. So I don't know if 8:30 is the same as my 8:30 where you are. Okay, I have to color the bow and the gift. And then Hidea says do another one tomorrow. I don't know, that's a big order. I possibly might do another one tomorrow. If I get enough comments on this one, I might possibly do another one tomorrow, because I think people have the day off tomorrow because it's Thanksgiving. And so that would be a good time to do it. Sometime tomorrow, not too early, I suppose, so that the time zones have a chance to go through. I need to color this gift. It needs to go with red. I don't know. And Heart DIY says I could do it on a Saturday. That is true. I sure could. I could do it on a Saturday, because people maybe have like family things they have to do tomorrow, because it is a holiday after all. You're not going to necessarily be hanging around here on YouTube. Bye, Gerline. Thanks for coming. All right, I forgot to color a gift, so I guess we just have another minute. See, it's under the tree here, and I didn't color it. Someone told me to draw this creeper when I was drawing this gift, and I was erasing my elf. This was like a crazy video. This is so disorganized. And I am also glad, MLP, that we have no trolls. And yes, Nikki, I'm reading your comments. I just did. So, I have a friend named Nikki here in my town. In Texas, Thanksgiving is in 2 days. Really? In Texas, they have a different day for Thanksgiving. That is awesome. Texas is pretty special in a lot of ways. It's like the biggest state in the United States. And Janelle wants to know what I'm going to draw next. And you know what? The next thing I draw, you will have to tune into my channel for, because this is the last thing that I'm drawing now. This little present under the tree. Apparently there's only one present under this tree. That's sort of sad. But yeah, I'm all done with the drawing. I'm just gonna do some kind of, how do you end a live stream? You just say goodbye, just leave. I think you do. My little elves don't have skin, so I'm coloring their faces. That's gonna take a minute. And look, I even drew hands on this one. The other ones I was lazy. That's what happened here. I was lazy, so instead of drawing all the fingers, I put their hands behind their back. That's the lazy way to draw people's arms. Just don't draw the hands. Leave the hands out. If you don't feel good about fingers, just hide them behind their backs. Okay, and I didn't color a little bit of the tree right in there between the elf's arms, so I'll color that too. All right, so thank you guys so much for all your comments and for tuning into this live stream. And I really would like some more feedback in the comment section. You could let me know let me know when another good time for a live stream would be. Let me know when you have your Christmas break, if it's anything different than the 20th until the 8th. That seems like it's the popular time to be off. And you can let me know what kind of things you want to be drawing over the Christmas holidays. And of course, I'll recap the good stuff I told you, which is you can find me on Twitter at DoodleDrawArt. You can find me on Instagram at DoodleDrawArt. That's the @ sign. You can find me on Facebook at DoodleDrawArt. You can find me on Google Plus at DoodleDrawArt. And you can find my brother here on YouTube at DrawKidsDraw. And you can find my son here on YouTube at NateMo. Alright, so that is the end of my live stream, and I'd like to thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time, maybe soon. Bye-bye.